我们会尽量赢下小场，然后帮 LPL 进入第一的。
因为第一天只有一场比赛嘛，调整时间蛮多的，继续打更多的训练，找到更合适的一种体系吧。
还是出现了很多失误，然后活动上面问题也很大，所以我们把这个问题改一下，
想办法为了争取更好的表现。
这波先把他先掉，小心匣子。这波可以直接表到2个人，又是左叶。
希望通过我们的努力 ，LPL 赛区能以第1名出现。
LNS 赛区现在分数落后，后面还是有机会可以打回来的。
항상 스포츠가 이길 수도 있고 당연히 패배도 있는 거니까 뭐 당연히 졌으니까 이겼으면 더 좋을 것 같긴 하네요. 네.
LCK의 목표는 당연히 일단 우승입니다.
接下来的比赛我们会努力打得更好。
第一次参加洲际赛的话，比较关注春季赛排名跟我们一样的队伍。
이제 우승은 저는 개인적으로 이제 LCK니까 LCK가 우승했으면 좋겠어요. 对我们来说，战斗刚刚开始。
In the Far East, 3 champions wander across the rift. One's a spirit who had it all, separated from his roots to find new paths. One's a falcon that soars above the sky, seeking vengeance to rule the world again. Then there is the hunter, a fearless man, gods and monsters being his prey. The champions are ready. We shall bring on the heat.
Warning, the following broadcast contains bias
against during the spring split.
Now these teams are very, very close. Bebe used to play on EDE and was a part of RNG as well before ending up on the GRX roster, so they know what each other likes to do. EDG, of course, taking away the strong top side from GRX, and GRX focusing down the mid laners from Scout. They don't want to give him something that he can perform on in a blind pick.
No, they don't. So we want to make sure that those champions are taken away. For the side of GRX, they take away Nocturne, Zoe, as well as Tilia, targeting Scout, as you mentioned. Immediately, Gragas picked up by EDG. This should be Mako's champion, but already at Rift Rivals here, we've seen it played in the top lane as well.
I also think it could be a jungler as well. This blue side has always been about concealing your picks. This is what the LCK does better than any other region, so they're throwing it out there. We've seen it on Mako only, but I would not be surprised to see it for some early jungle ganking power on Haro.
No, I would not be surprised either. We'll have to see if EDG throws it into the jungle, but it should be Mako support. That's what we've seen already in the LPL for the side of GRX. Picking up Swain as well as Morgana. Their first 2 picks, EDG are not going to have Mako playing that champion, Clement. You are right. Could be in the jungle, could be heading to the top lane because Soraka is their second pick. In the ban pick coach for the entirety of Spring Split. There he is on your screen right there. Instead, only jumping in during summer, which unfortunately for GRX hasn't looked good so far. They're 0-3 in the LMS, and he's going to be doing the ban picks for GRX as well at Rift Rivals, with a Renekton being locked in immediately for GRX. The bans come out from EDG. We're targeting the top lane slightly, with Darius being taken away. Koala's Alistar gets banned out as well, with Ezreal being taken away by GRX.
This is the test to see EDG's champion pool right here. Oh, but they're going for Mordekaiser.
No.
Now, we've never seen a Mordekaiser actually being played in the LPL. People have shied away from it.
In the bottom lane.
In the bottom lane, correct.
Because we saw it on the first day of the LPL. We saw one of our e-commerce teams, I believe it was Jindong, pull it out against Victus Gaming in the mid lane doing for a gold funnel Shyvana composition. Didn't work out, didn't see it too much since. Hasn't been played in the bottom lane in the LPL, but they do lock in Poppy as their pick of choice. That should be Ray's top lane champion. Now we have to see what iboy is going to be playing.
They do have a good setup for the Kaisa. Soraka can't get her through lane. Pretty healthy. Even against a kill lane like the Swain and Morgana, they should be fine.
And that's what gets locked in?
But it does seem like GRX is going for something cheesy. A double bruiser composition in the bot lane, perhaps.
I don't know if we can even call this cheese anymore, Clement. It's pretty much standard meta picks coming out from GRX as the current patch is crazy as it is. But Swain locked in with Morgana, Camille, and Renekton looking at their final pick. If it is a Singed, you'd expect that to be PK's top lane champion. Locked in. Where is this Renekton going? Where is Swain going?
So the Renekton's actually a very good counter into the Aurelia.
He is playing a little bit more passive now. PK does hit level 2 first, flips him back. Oh. Ray charges through and flashes. Gets away from the gank.
That charge level 1 just That did so much in terms of his laning phase, but we do see Scout almost chunked out.
Ignited by Uji in the mid lane, stun goes through, but Flash poising aggressively, they jump forward. Koala uses a good dark shield, iboy jumps forward, cast, knocks it backwards, but Koala's low, Ignite is ticking, not going to be enough. First blood, picked up by iboy.
And that was a great composition coming out from EDG right there. We've seen this do it before in the LPL, but it was Mako playing the Gragas.
Ability power damage spell. We can take a look at the dive bottom lane again. Koala almost escaped, but persistent coming out from EDG's bot lane.
And the timing here is just so good. 2 level 5s on GRX side, and of course, finally the explosive barrow, giving an extra tick onto Morgana. So that, yep, Uji, smart play there, knew that the bottom lane was coming in.
Baby's able to interrupt Haro. Haro now in trouble. Will be Baby there force first with a great heal coming out from Mako. Keeps Haro alive.
Yep, and EDG there, they keep the other members from GRX away from the fight, so they have the healing from Mako coming on, keeping Haro topped off. EDG is very calculated. They basically ditch their top lane tower, make a long lane in the top, and try to get some more
Oh,
room.
but they've caught out Mako.
Wow.
That's the Soraka support. Uses the wish, flashed away, but the tether comes through. Bebe jumps in with the low sweep, gets out of PK, locking down Haro, throws in Bebe as well. They found the Clement. GRX surprise EDG and get 2 picks.
Yeah, and Bebe coming out of the brush with the control ward, something that EDG did not expect. They thought they had the better macro play, sacking their top lane, moving everything in the bot lane first, but still getting the catch.
Ray over the wall, able to eject 2 members, but they don't continue up with the fight. You're saying GRX able to get the catch there, Clement.
Yeah, that was a really smart move from Bebe. We saw him standing on a control ward on the left side of the dragon bush there and catching out Soraka as the first person to take
Zeke's Ariga. Not very tanky at the moment on his Gragas pick. We saw GRX capitalize on that, but it's going to be EDG to look for a fight. Koala able to get the black shield onto himself. Throws out the ultimate, trying to separate Uji from the rest of his squad. Renekton's in the middle of this fight, taking too much damage. Haro gets that first kill, and GRX will try and disengage. Or will they? Because iboy's going to jump into the backlines all by himself. 1-on-2 against Bebe. Gets the kill, forces PK out as well.
Still keeping close attention to his plasma stacks right there, able to find the follow-up pickup. GRX, I think they went in very haphazardly, and there might be more going down. Black Shield does evade that.
2 picks going EDG's way. They forced the fight. Stopwatch used to disengage as soon as Koala, once again, quick with the Black Shield to protect himself. The rest of the team not on the same page with disengaging. Now trying to fight 3-on-5 against EDG on Baron. No smite available for GRX. Which comes out from Mako, trying to keep the team alive. Haro very low, but he smites Baron. Picks it up. Swain jumps in the back lines, but falls to iboy. Koala being locked down by Scout. Ray jumps forward. 1 kill to Irelia. Another stunner to PK. And all that PK can do now.
Cannot take this fight. PK is going to be nowhere near it. And of course, we can see Koala. The dark binding did follow, but the ultimate only hit 1 person. Uji should not have been trying to go in at that point. Does tag it with the W, Killer Instinct straight into a 1v2.
You see right there as well, immediately, EDG think, well, we got the pick, let's go away. iboy says, no, I'm going for more. Dashes in for the 1-on-2. That was full health, so is Koala. And EDG still very healthy to start this fight.
That 2-second disarm coming out from Vanguard's edge is just the kryptonite of GRX composition. None of them can really follow up after that goes down. And that's why I think iboy is going for the Magi Soul Stealer. He knows he has too much protection.
Oh, but he's in a lot of trouble. Locked down. They kill Bebe straight away. The rest of GRX in trouble. Stopwatch comes out from Uji, but it just delays the inevitable. That's a double kill. Picked up by Scout. 2 members left. Dives into the backlines looking for a stun. Not going to get it, but they get a kill. Even iboy joining on in. Mako stealing it away from the team. EDG took it slow and steady. Ultimately, that's what won the race for them. They're going to be able to take down GRX in game number 1 of day 2 of Rift Rivals.
And that was only a 28 minutes game. Fairly fast for EDG on the clock right there. It never looked like GRX actually found their own footing inside of the game. I think it does come back to the ban pick. Them not expecting where that Gragas was going to go. Haro has not played the Gragas this season so far. It has been Mako picking up that champion with the Kaisa into the bot lane. So then picking up the Morgana, showing their hand early, probably did cost them a lot.
Spanner in the works of Champion Select for EDG as they finish the group stages of Rift Rivals 2-0, picking up all the points for the LPL squad. GRX, that was their first match here at Rift Rivals. They still have 1 more to play later on in the day against the Freakin' Freaks.
EDG showing a lot of respects for their opponent, banning out everything that PK is known for.
Take
the
it away.
Aatrox, the Jax, we're not going to let you touch those champions. You want to go up against Ray? I actually